Hey everybody, it's Sean with Mission Yoga. We're just starting a live class for you tonight. We're going to do a slow flow tonight, and we'll just take a few moments. Take a few moments to find yourself on your mat. Maybe if you have any props, any bolsters or blocks. Wait for a few people to join in with us. Just take your time, find some settling. Just going to recline on our mats or wherever you're comfortable in your home tonight. So I'm going to scoot back here. Make your way to a comfortable reclined position eventually. Maybe use a pillow. We'll be here for a few moments, starting off nice and slow, just reclining to find our breath, create a little space. Begin to breathe deeper, in and out of your nose. Your mouth now, firing up that Ujjayi breath, where our belly button rises on our inhales, and our belly button falls toward our spine as we exhale. Deep, full, meaningful breaths in and out of your nose. And as you lay reclined on your mat, maybe set an intention to practice this evening. That intention can be for yourself, it can be in dedication to someone, something in your life. You can keep your eyes closed here for the next few breaths. Finding some peace, finding some serenity. And if your eyes are closed, gently begin to flutter them open. Make some gentle movements in the body, hands and feet. Maybe nod the head left and right. And we're going to start off in wind removers pose on the right side. So you're just going to carefully bring your right knee into your chest, interlace your fingers right below your knee. And we can start by circling our ankle, wiggling our toes again. Bring that knee nice and tight in towards the body. Eventually release that foot. And take those deep breaths, giving the vital organs a nice massage. The ascending colon, deep detoxifying pose. Send your breath nice and deep to that right side of your body, your right center. Deep, full breaths. Take one more deep inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to drop your right knee over your body and bring your arms out to a T for a twist. You can use your left hand to guide your right knee down, and we'll gaze to the right. Twisting out gently and carefully, continuing those deep, full breaths in and out of our nose. Carefully come back to center. Give yourself a squeeze, knee into chest, and then release that right leg. Right heel glues to the mat, left knee comes in for a squeeze. Interlace your fingers right below your kneecap. And start to circle that ankle, wiggle the toes again. And eventually, use your hands to pull your shin, your knee, right into your chest, breath by breath, taking it deeper, releasing the opposite side, giving the vital organs on this side a nice massage, activating the descending colon, aiding in digestion. Deep, full breaths in and out. Taking a deep breath. On your exhale, simply drop the left leg over the body and gaze over to the opposite side. Gaze towards the left fingertips as you drop your left knee to the right. You can use your right hand on the outside edge of your left knee, your left thigh, maybe to bring that knee closer to the ground beneath you. Twisting out the spine. Eventually bring yourself back to center. Bring both knees in for a squeeze. Find happy baby. From that rolled up shape, just flip your feet up towards the ceiling. Bind on the outside edges of your feet. And just rock left and right, pulling the knees together to the outside edges of your body. Massage your lower back. Find your breath. And then we're going to bring our knees back to center. Squeeze. And use a little momentum to come up to seated, right into tabletop. Preparing yourself for some cats and cows. Taking your time to align the body. The hands will come underneath the shoulders. The knees will plant underneath the hips. We'll just start to sway in the hips, getting a little free movement. Maybe turning your wrists in, bending the elbows slightly. Circle your neck if you're comfortable. 60s with the hips, circling and swaying. Taking some deeper movement now to open the body, prepare those movements. If you haven't already, maybe start to incorporate some cats and cows, either leaving your wrists turned in if we're still working on that carpal area, or releasing the fingertips forward. On the inhale, we'll gaze forward, seat comes out behind us. Exhale, round your spine, chin comes to chest. Deep inhales, gaze forward through cow face. Deep exhale, round your spine for cat. Continue for 3 to 5 more breaths. Cycling through cat and cow, opening the spine, creating space, and strengthening the core. Take one more full cycle of breath through your cats and cows. And at the bottom of that deep exhale, let's find child's pose. Simply sink back the seat towards the heels and extend the hands in front of you. Third eye touch, is still nice and full. Firing up that Ujjayi breath. Take a deep inhale, come back to tabletop and find downward facing dog. Roll over, pedal them out, walk your dog, lift each heel alternatively. Find that alignment for yourself. Maybe the hands need to walk out or the feet need to come in. Continue to make little gentle movements, opening up the backs of your legs, creating strength in the upper body. Being present, mindful. Begin to gaze forward now and gently come up onto the toes and just tiptoe feet to hands. Top of your mat. Take your time to get there. As our toes come behind our wrists, feet come hip-width distance apart, two fists. Gaze forward on an inhale, take a flat back. As you exhale, fold into ragdoll. Just grab on opposite elbow, gaze between your legs. You can eventually bend the knees and straighten them. Send the weight forward over the balls of your feet. Just gaze behind you, letting gravity do the rest of the work for you. Begin to release your fingertips. Take a half lift on an inhale. As you exhale, heel toe the feet together. And simply rise to the top, rolling up, chin and chest are last to the right. Slowly and carefully. Meeting in mountain pose for a moment. Palms will face forward, legs are zipped up, big toes touch. Deep breaths, deep inhales. Deep releases out. Take another deep inhale. And a deep exhale. On your next inhale, palms reach overhead to touch. Exhale, fold forward. Sun salutation A, nice and slow. Deep inhale, gaze forward, flat back. Deep exhale, find plank. Carefully step back to plank, and we're just gonna hold a few breaths here. Hands are under shoulders, we're on our tippy toes, balls of our feet. Tuck the hips forward and breathe. Activate the core. Press into the mat. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees, lower chin and chest down to your mat for 8-point salute. Seat is high up into the air. Release the lower back, take another breath in. Exhale into cobra, flatten the feet down, tops of the feet, and just lift the upper body. Hands can stay on the mat, or maybe interlace your fingers behind you to lift your heart center and chest up. Gaze forward, breathe fully. Take in one more full breath. As you exhale, let's bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Find child's pose into down dog. A full breath in and out to get there. Pedal out the feet. Once we make our way to down dog, plant the palms and breathe. Deep, full, meaningful breaths in and out of your nose. Sending your breath somewhere to your body that you're opening as we flow, nice and gently tonight. Gaze forward on your next inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, 1 foot at a time, meet the feet. Inhale, half lift, gaze forward. Exhale to fold, over straighten legs. One more time like that. Deep inhale, half lift. Deep exhale, fold. Take a few breaths in your fold. Maybe notice the legs straighten out more as you breathe open. Take in one final breath in your fold. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, rise, reverse swan dive all the way up to the top. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time, flowing through breath, sun A. Take a deep inhale. Palms touch. Deep exhale. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Gaze forward. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank and take any chaturanga, either knees, chest, and chin again, or right through your push-up. Inhale through up dog or high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths in, deep releases out. On your next inhale, gaze forward, come up onto the toes, bend the knees. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, rise, palms touch over our head. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep, full breath in. Deep, full. On your next inhale, let's find chair for sun salutation B. We're going to sink our seat and lift our arms. Fire up the lower body, the glutes and quads. Legs are engaged, belly button is into the spine. Maybe sink a little lower. Breathe fully. Take one more deep inhale. Fold and release over straightened legs. Inhale, half lift, gaze forward. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float through chaturanga, meet in down dog. Use your breath to get there. Inhale, forward and through, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, down dog split. Exhale, bend up hip. We're going to take a few breaths here. Plant through your palms, back foot is planted, breath is deep. Circle the ankle, wiggle your toes, maybe pulse that knee. Create space in the right side body. Inhale, re-extend the right leg. Exhale, core plank for warrior one. Right foot plants forward, back foot drops at a 45-degree angle, and rise up to warrior one. Take a few breaths here. Let's straighten the leg to reset the hips, find your footing. Button is into the spine, and deep breaths in and out, finding that warrior one. Plant through the outside edges of the feet. Biceps are by the ears. Breath is deep. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, frame your foot. Step back to plank and lower down for a push-up. Take your time to get there, nice and slow, with control. Inhale, forward and through, up dog. Exhale, roll over the feet, downward facing dog. Exhale, bend knee and open the hip. Take a few breaths. Circle that left ankle, wiggle the toes, plant through the palms. Open up your left side body. Stay engaged and present in each pose. Inhale, left extension with that leg. Exhale, knee to chest, warrior one. Plant the feet and rise up. Deep lunge in that left leg to come up. Straighten the front leg a moment, re-square the hips, and refine the pose. Few more breaths in warrior one. Deep, full, meaningful breaths. Nose. Deepen the posture as you breathe. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, let's frame the foot. Step back to lower chaturanga. Inhale forward and through, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the feet. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a few moments. Pedal out your feet. Sorry about that. Meet at the top of your mat. Come up into chair pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, straighten legs. Hands come to heart. Full breath in. Full release out. On your next inhale, bend knees, sink the seat, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Let's twist over to the right. You can stay up high, or maybe take that bind to the outside edge of your right thigh with the elbows. Hands are at the heart in prayer. Breath is full. Gentle twist. Inhale back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold and reset. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Awkward chair, rise up on an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, twist over to the left. Stay up high or drop into the bind. Right elbow on the outside edge of the left leg. Hands are at the heart. Deep breaths. Inhale back to center, reach up the arms. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms and find down dog. You can step or float or just simply step right into your down dog. Skip chaturanga anytime you'd like to, as it's cute. From down dog, plant the left foot, lift the right on an inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, core plank. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, core plank. One more time, inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to chest, warrior one. Plant the right foot, back foot drops as we rise. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Come up on the ball of the back foot. Let's find high lunge. Maybe straighten once more. Rebend. Arms are up high, biceps by the ears. Breath is full. Inhale the hands to the heart. Exhale, twist over the right for windmill pose. Arms come out to a T. Breath is deep. Inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, flip the left palm, right hand down to the left thigh. Left arm reaches up, exalted warrior. Take one more deep inhale. One last deep exhale. Carefully bring the left fingertips down. The right arm comes back up. Simple twist. Breathe fully. You can play around here if you'd like to windmill the right arm. Open up the shoulder girdle a little bit. Maybe a half bind. Maybe an extension over the head. A few more breaths. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, hands come down for lizard lunge. Let's drop the left knee. We're going to point the right toes out and tip over to the knife edge of that right foot. Hands can stay down to the mat, or maybe you'd like to drop to your elbows. Scoot that left leg back as much as you need to. Push yourself, find that opening, and breathe into it. Deep hip opener, deep breaths. Take one more deep inhale. As you exhale, replant the palms. If you've dropped to the elbows, come up onto the ball of the back foot and simply find down dog. Step right downward facing dog and pedal out the feet. Next inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, core plank, knee to chest. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to chest. The last time, inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Warrior one. Plant the feet and rise up. Take your time. Come up. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, straighten that front leg, come up onto the ball of the back foot and find your high lunge. Maybe straighten again, find your footing, find that strength in the legs, keep your flow. Deep full breath in, deep release out. Inhale, hands to the heart. Exhale, twist over to the left for windmill, arms come out to a T, breath is full. Deep lunge in the left leg. Exalted warrior. Flip that right palm. Drop the left arm down that back. And reach up. Gaze up and breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale into simple twist. Right hand comes down. Left arm comes up. Ball of the back foot still. Maybe windmill the left arm. Maybe stop in a half bind. Extension over the head. Be present. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, frame your foot. Carefully step back to plank, either choose to lower down or find down dog. If you're lowering, we'll make our way back through our vinyasa and meet in down dog. Pedal out the feet, continue to breathe. Inhale our right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Warrior one. Rise up on an inhale. As you exhale, let's open up for warrior two. Flying warrior to reset the hips. Inhale to straighten the legs, arms come up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, rebend. Last time, flying warrior, deep inhale. Exhale for warrior two. Let's hold warrior two. Find that alignment. Right foot is forward. Back foot intersects. Arms are out to a T. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Sink into it. Eventually flip your right palm and find some peace. Half bind or full bind if it's in your practice today. Take one more deep inhale. As you exhale, let's find warrior two. Right into half moon. Take your time to step into your right foot. We're going to plant our right fingertips and lift our left leg up. Left arm comes up. Breath is full. Hold balance and peace. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, fingertips drop. Roll up into a ball, drop at the knees toward one each other, and find a standing split. Leave the hands under the shoulders, or maybe walk the hands closer to that standing foot. The left toes point up towards the ceiling, and our breath is full. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, meet the feet at the top of your mat. Inhale for a half. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, palms touch overhead. Maybe take a gentle back bend at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise, palms touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze forward. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float, or simply meet in down dog. If you like that extra chaturanga, lower down. Rise up for up dog. Press back for down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, warrior one to come up. Take a full breath in as we rise up. As we exhale, let's find warrior two. Flying warrior to reset the hips. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms come up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale to straighten and reach. Exhale, rebend. Last time and we'll hold. Full breath in. Full breath out. Warrior two. Deep lunge in that left leg. Back foot parallel to the mat. Align the feet. Drop out of the shoulders and extend through the fingertips. Inhale, flip the left palm. Exhale, and maybe take a half bind or a full bind if it's in your practice tonight on this side. Listen to your body. Flow through those deep breaths in and out of your nose. Slow and steady. Eventually come back to warrior two, hop that back foot in, and prepare balance. Step into the left foot, right foot pops up as the left fingertips come down. Gaze up or down, wherever you're most comfortable. Fall out of balance like me. Come right back into it if you do. Settle the mind, focus on the strength in your legs. One more inhale. Exhale, fingertips drop, roll up into a ball, and find your standing split. Take a few moments, maybe again just leave the hands under the shoulders and just lift the leg to your capacity. Maybe you like a deeper split. Wherever you're at, point the right toes and breathe. Last deep inhale. Stretch, exhale, meet the feet, top of mat. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's bring the feet hip width distance apart. This time for our standing fold, if we'd like yogi toe lock, peace fingers around the big toes to start us off. Or you can take ragdoll. Whenever you're ready, take an inhale, reset the spine, look forward. Exhale, fold. Knees can bend as much as you need to drop forward your lower body and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep release. Carefully release your binds. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, bring your feet mat width distance apart and point your toes out for a yogi squat. So there's an ample stance between our legs, between your feet rather. Hands at the heart, elbows come into the thighs. Stretch out those hips for a moment. Drop out of the shoulders. Shrug them down your back and breathe. How's everybody doing? Come back to that breath. From here, we're just going to take a simple twist. Our left fingertips are going to come down, our right arm will shoot up. You can stay right here if you're comfortable. If you'd like to take it a little further, maybe take a half bind behind your back with that right arm. Full bind if it's in your practice. Wrap that left arm around the left shin and interlace the fingers, or even just pinch onto your shirt behind you and take a little bind. Wherever you're at, lift that heart center open and twist out. Release the binds, inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, right arm down, tent the right fingertip, the left arm up. Stay right here or take it a little further. Half bind behind your back, full bind, right arm twist around that right shin and interlace somewhere behind you. Heart center is open, gaze up or down, wherever the neck is most comfortable. Breath is still nice and full. Keep that in mind throughout your practice. Deep, full belly breaths in and out of your nose. Sending your breath to this opening you're creating. Eventually release any binds. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. From here, we'll make our way to down dog by planting the palms, either finding plank to lower, or simply just find your downward facing dog by stepping back. On your next inhale, let's lift the right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Let's take fallen triangle. Come to the outside edge of that right foot. Plant the right arm under the shoulder. Lift the left arm up. Breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands down, knee comes to chest, right into warrior two. Right foot forward, back foot drops. Inhale yourself up and breathe. Inhale, flip right palm up. Exhale, find take a few breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale into side angle. Start off with your right arm on that right thigh and lift the left arm up. Any other variation you'd like to try, yogi's choice. Right fingertips can come down to the mat. Half bind. Maybe you like that windmill again. Extend over the head. Full bind, your choice. Breathe fully wherever you're at. Release any binds. Carefully inhale yourself up. Straighten that front leg, bump the hips out, and reach forward, out and down. Triangle pose. Deep breaths in and out. Right fingertips can come down, or maybe just grip onto your shin. Left arm up. Inhale yourself back up. Let's bring the toes in towards one another, heels out. Wide-legged forward fold, arms out to a T. Lift your heart on an inhale. Exhale, fold. Nice deep forward fold. Wide-legged. Fingertips can be under the shoulders, or maybe walk the hands underneath you. The head drapes toward your mat, the ground beneath you. Breath by breath. Send the weight forward towards the balls of the feet and flex the quads to get that deep opening to the entire backside of the body. deep inhale and deep release out. Inhale yourself up, slightly bend the knees, bring the hands to your hips, and carefully all the way back up. Find warrior two to transition into the other side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to cartwheel the hands down and frame your foot. Step back to plank to lower, or simply find down dog. If you're lowering, inhale forward and through. Exhale up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Come onto that left side. Bring the right arm up. Left palm plants. Breath is full. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands down, knee to chest. Warrior two. Left foot steps forward. Back foot spins open. Inhale yourself up. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, flip palm. Find some peace. Take a few breaths. Carefully come back to warrior two, right into your side angle. Left arm to the left thigh, right arm to windmill around a few times. Maybe increase your side angle with a half or a full bind. Find that deep breath. Releasing any binds, lift yourself back up. Straighten that leg as you do. And bump the hips out to reach forward, up and down for triangle on the opposite side. Breathe. Inhale yourself back up. Let's turn the toes in, heels out, interlace behind your back this time. You can take opposite elbow, interlace hands, or maybe reverse prayer. Whenever you're ready, carefully lift your heart, flex the legs. Inhale, exhale, fold. With your binds coming down only to your capacity. Whew, get a little here. Listen to your body. Back off if you need to, coming up halfway. Drop the arms if you need to. Be present, be mindful. Flex the quads, send the weight forward. One final breath in. And final release out. Carefully begin to bend your knees to lift yourself up carefully and gently. Warrior two, stay even on this side. This time you're just going to step to the top of the mat. Mountain pose. Taking one balance posture. We're just going to take tree pose today. So as you make your way up to the top, be mindful of that left foot. Spread the toes wide on your mat with the ground beneath you. Planting to all four corners of that foot, hands come to the hips. Eventually we'll be lifting that right knee up. Maybe you'd like to give it a squeeze. Circle the ankle. And find your tree. Gate open that right hip. Foot either to the ground, your calf, or all the way up to your thigh. Take your time to find balance, find solidness in that foot. Rooting into the mat, hands come to the heart. You can stay right here, take any variation of tree, temple, swaying tree, side bend. Find balance, find strength, stability, peace. Couple inhale. As you exhale, carefully come out of that side and shake it out. Eventually, hands come to the hips again. Plant deeply into that right foot. Flex into that leg. Carefully lift the left knee up. Bring your knee in for a squeeze. Circle the ankle. And then return that right hand to the hip to place your foot wherever you're comfortable on the inside edge of that right leg this time. Staying away from the knee. Protect your joints. Hands eventually come to the heart. Maybe a different variation with the arms on this side. Be present and mindful. Keep yourself afloat. Couple more moments. Deep inhale. Exhale, release out of that side. Shake it out. Return to the top of your mat. Feet zip up. One final vinyasa. Take a deep inhale. Reach your arms up. Deep exhale, fold and release. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Float through chaturanga in downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest, pigeon pose. Right knee and ankle touch down. Take a moment to scoot that left leg back. Hands eventually walk back towards your knee and ankle. Lift your heart center up. Proud pigeon. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, come all the way down. Drop your upper body. Head down, either rolled up fists, stack forearms, block if you'd like. And just find openness, find that release as you delve deep into your stash, where it's said we hold emotions, especially negative irritability, negativity, anxiety, all too common and frequent right now. Notice anything that arises as we begin to cool down, as we begin to open up deeply, deep into our hips. Send your breath there, in and out of the nose, deep belly breathing. Carefully and gently begin to lift yourself back up. Walk the hands back. Lift your heart on an inhale. And as you exhale, plant the palms. Lift that right leg up and back. Breathe out, breathe open. And switch sides. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, knee comes to chest or pigeon pose. Settle right back in. Scoot that right foot back, top of the foot is down, hands come towards your ankle and knee. Lift your heart, proud pigeon on an inhale. Exhale whenever you're ready, right into your pigeon. Walk your third eye down, your forehead touches down to somewhere. Couple more moments. Deep breaths. Carefully begin to plant your palms, self back up. Take a moment. And then eventually plant your palms, roll over that back foot to lift the left side up, shake it out. Right into down dog. Pedal out the feet for a moment. Our final down dog. Notice how you down. Notice the difference between your first moments of practice to how you're starting to feel. That openness, that surge of energy radiating throughout your body. Eventually, we're just going to drop to our knees to prepare some back bends. So we're going to take camel pose to get us started tonight. Eventually, we'll just bring our knees hip-width distance apart. Come up onto our toes for a little toe stretch. Make sure your big toe to your little toe, all the toes are planted and we're on the balls of our feet. Take a moment, maybe lean back slightly, lift the arms, stretch out the quads as we open up our feet. Take as much time as you'd like here. Find these openings. When you're ready, we'll make our way into camel. So you can leave the toes rolled up for a little extra support. If you'd like to drop your feet down, do so. Our hands will just plant right on our sacrum. Fingers pointed down. Elbows will zip up towards one another to open the heart center. And here's our back bend. You can keep it right here. Just gazing up, maybe tipping the hips forward to increase as you lift the heart. Core is engaged. Maybe start to take it a little deeper and walk your hands down your thighs, maybe to your calves, even your heels. Find that posture wherever you're at. Lift the heart. Carefully begin to lift out of that spot, or out of that. Sit on your heels, flatten the feet down, and breathe. From there, we're just going to roll down into child's pose. Leave the knees together to release that deep camel pose. Hands stay back behind you. Breath is nice and full. Carefully begin to plant the palms. Roll off to one side or kick out in front of you. And we're just going to roll all the way down to our mat. Breath by breath. Roll all the way down. Reclining on your mat. Taking a moment to get there. Open up the arms and legs. The feet splay out. And just rest a moment. And noticing that energy radiating through your body, through your chakra system, head to toe. And we'll just take one more back bend from a reclined position, either bridge or wheel. For bridge, you'll plant your palms, hands plant at your sides. Maybe graze your fingers to your heels to align your body. Lift up when you're ready on your next inhale. Stay right there. Walk your hands underneath you. Shoulders close together. If you'd like wheel, carefully plant the palms behind your head and lift up. 5 to 7 breaths. Whenever you're ready, carefully touch back down, bring the knees in for a squeeze. Rolled up into a ball, maybe take little circles to the left and right, massaging your lower back, releasing deeply. From here, we'll just take one final twist from recline. So we'll bring the arms out to a T. If you'd like to deepen, cross your right leg over your left. Knees left, gaze right, and breathe. Back to center. Switch sides, twisting, dropping knees right, gazing left. Release those back bends, the deep practice. And then gently switch out of that. Roll up into a ball. Take those little rocks up and down to come up to seated. Gently and carefully leading in staff pose. Palms off at your sides, legs are flexed, toes toward the nose. And then we'll take Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. We're going to bring our feet together, big toes to touch, arms reach up on an inhale. As you exhale, fold over deep extension, grabbing towards the feet, the toes, the ankles, wherever you're most comfortable. Just try to leave the flexed legs, leave your legs engaged as you just bring your upper body down. Heart center leads. Gently begin to lift yourself back up. Let's just bring the feet together. Splay the knees off to the sides. Butterfly. And then follow your footing. Maybe bring the feet out a little bit or heel if you'd like a deeper hip opening. Seated we'll lift our heart on an inhale. As you exhale, center fold forward, binding around the feet, or maybe tenting the fingertips off in front of you. And floating the heart down, breath by breath. Notice that deep opening in the hips. Take a few more moments. Eventually, carefully lift yourself, your knees back together, meeting in boat pose, middle of your mat. We'll lift our knees up, arms come off at our sides. You can stay right here, maybe flex the legs open, stretching them out. And from our boat pose, we'll lower all the way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reclining on the mat. Preparing one final pose, an inversion pose. Yogi's choice tonight. We'll begin in legs up the wall by flexing the legs up towards the ceiling. Toes are toward the nose. You can stay right here, releasing the arms back down. If shoulder stand or plow is in your practice, take your time to get there. Shoulder stand, we'll just bring back. Walk the shoulders together. Cradle the lower back with your hands and point the toes up. Plow, bring the toes back behind us. take 3 to 5 more breaths in your inversion, preparing your body for final rest, final Shavasana. Deep, full, meaningful breaths in and out of your nose. Shoulders salmon plow, eventually meeting legs up the wall, and carefully lower the heels back down on a slow count. And find your final rest. Try to take a few minutes for yourself. Take a gentle body scan. Again, just notice how you're feeling now from when you began your practice tonight. Notice all that beautiful energy radiating through your body. Thanking yourself for that deep practice, that time that you made for yourself, that sacred space you've created. The breath naturally flows back to your normal cycle of breathing. Heart rate slows. Contentment, peace, serenity. Maybe put on your favorite tune as you find your final. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys tuning in with us live for our yoga classes. There'll be another class tomorrow at 4:30, I believe, with Heather. And I'm signing off. Thank you.